Hi, this is Paul with ggFTW.com, and today we're going to be reviewing Area Games' Kitsu Saga. Now, before we get logged into this game, I want you to pay attention to the floating, long-tailed fox that's flying across the login screen. That thing is trippy, and I have actually been sitting there watching that thing fly around for about the last 5 minutes before I decided to get started. So on that note, let's log in and check out the first 10 minutes of Kitsu Saga. And we have one server, 4 channels. Not that difficult of a decision. So it seems we get to choose a society. We have the Order of the Iron Claw and Flamewind Society. For the sake of time, I'm not going to read through these and determine which does what. I'm presuming they have something to do with the story. It's a pretty safe assumption. We're now at the character creation screen, and we have our, seems to be a traditional MMORPG bridge in the background here. So skipping over the bridge for a moment, let's get started creating our character. We have a male sprite, female sprite, and of course we're going to create the female character because later on we're going to see how far down we can strip her. And it looks like we have, is this large, medium, and small for the character? Now that's intriguing. So we can customize her face. You know what? I actually dig the fox eyes here. A hairstyle. Not too many options there. They kind of spin her around here to get a better look at the hair. Hair color. We seem to have an affinity for the gray and silver hair. Skin tone. And eye color. Oh, that's interesting. We may come back to that. Not too many options on the eye color. Looks like we get to choose our primary growth stat. We're going to make her tough. Oh, and it looks like we get to preview some of the different types of outfits, perhaps, that we will see on this character. So character creation didn't take us that incredibly long. Let's give our character a name and jump into Kitsu Saga. It looks like we start with an opening cinematic. Again, for the sake of time, I believe we'll skip through this. However, to understand the story and these long-tailed flying foxes, we would probably want to go back through and watch this. Very Japanese loading screen. We've got a temple there, the sakura blossoms around, set in the hillside with the mountains. Very nice. Apparently choosing our style has to do with our effectiveness in a party. If you caught the small text, the role that we'll perform in the party, if you caught the small text in the bottom left-hand corner of the loading screen. So we're immediately presented with a quest. It looks like we have to find a person, and we are solicited to join a guild. I actually think I'll pass on the guild for now. Mouse wheel to zoom in and out, and right click to scroll. Excellent. And there's the target of our quest. Excellent. Right click to target. And the very second thing that we have to do is go out and find... Oh, look at this. We have to go and kill some giant ants. Well, let's get to it. She seems to know what she's doing with that sword. Luckily, we only have 5 of these, so this should not take long. Going after our 3rd ant here. And that's out of the way. 4th ant. Nothing surprising about the user interface. Again, this is kind of our first glance at Kitsu Saga, and everything seems pretty intuitive, and it appears that we have already leveled up. So 6 minutes into the game, and we are level 2. Going after our final giant ant here. And we can't seem to deal that fatal blow. There it is. Now, before we go and complete this quest, is what's become somewhat of a tradition. We are going to see how far down we can strip our female character. And I'm half tempted to run around like that. Let's go ahead and... Now, that was an interesting look. Let's go ahead and put her clothes back on and go and finish our quest. Oh, it looks like we have to choose our quest reward. And we have leveled up twice, 7 minutes in, and we're now level 3. So again, another quest to go walk across the platform and speak to this guy. Excellent. So now we have another quest to go and speak with the village head. Again, right across the platform. We'll finish this up. And we are now level 4. 8 minutes into the game and we are level 4. Excellent. So now we have another quest. Now, let's see if we can auto-move to our quest targets here. Actually, it looks like we can warp to our quest targets if we have a particular item, which I'm presuming we do not have. So let us go and find our quest guy. It appears these are the antelope that we must slay to complete this quest. And we're running. Our quest NPC is one of the strange long-tailed fox this time, but we're not going to be able to finish that as we haven't killed our antelope yet, so let's get to it. So the game wastes no time getting you right into whacking NPCs, or mobs rather. A rather interesting mix. We go from giant ants to antelope, because you know the two are found naturally together. Every time I go antelope grazing, I always see a giant ant or two. See, this guy thought I was going to pet his head, but instead I'm stabbing him with a sword. So we have 10 of these this time, and we are just over time. So we'll probably save that quest for later. First impression, the game, it looks nice. It's intuitive, easy to figure out, and we can take most of the clothes off of our character. So I think we like it. We'll probably come back and do another review. For now, this has been Paul with ggFTW.com, and thank you for watching our first 10 review of Kitsu Saga. For the best MMORPG videos, reviews, ratings, news, and more, visit ggForTheWin.com.